thing's as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on that. Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death drop. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
Steeply discounted, though.
That's what they call a fellow who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. Shoe fits, you got me.
There. The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
Seems to me you're against the guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the ruse. Life down in Fontaine is going to be what you make of it. So make it great.
You're some fickle child who won't relinquish your ugly assault simply because it's yours.
Fort Dundee. Fort Dundee. Fort Dundee. Good.
What's your secret? Why you always run the hunt towards holding up the bottom?
Six times a week. 12 on Fridays. Only way to be sure.
That's what this is. Incessant, unbounded prying into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs.
I did this is still around. Better check. Better check.
No, it's not the strongest.
What if they're just waiting for me?
A good start is thinking for yourself.
There's nothing to be afraid of. I'll just walk away. I want to go to Cohen's. 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 There. Now I'll get in.
Criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course.
You were the worst kind of parasite. Only taking, giving nothing in return. Then you were a child. Nothing. Not so entitled. To beget the future, we first clear away the debris of the past. This obliteration begins inside.
Department store have been seeded with an extensive number of magnetic mines. They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the roofs. Life down in Fontaine is
You.
going to be what you make
Come.
of it. So
Make yourself heard. How can you rationalize cowering? Stay! Together we'll remake!
I didn't say you could go. Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire. Foul play. Guy might still be around. Don't leave me! Not again. Recently, I've been on something of a hiatus. I ain't got time for this. Hear you gossiping about me? Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire. How could you just walk away? I didn't say you could go. Come breathe.
You're tuned to Radio Rapture. Music for the discerning ear. And now, we've got something very special coming up next. This little lady, who goes by the name of Miss Elizabeth, was picked out of the thousands by the maestro
They've been
himself,
sneaking into the repair
Sandra
bay at
Cohen.
night, riding
And when
around on
Sandra
hydraulic
finds a
lifts.
songbird,
It's some
you
kind
know
of
for sure
make-out
it's
spot.
gonna be sweet.
Can't exactly blame them. God knows how boring it must be to grow up in Rapture. But their hormones are costing us money, and this isn't an amusement park. I've locked the control room. The code is 7951.
I told Sandra Cohen I'm always ready to cut a record. I put on a show. Said he called.
Around the water surrounding Fontaine Department store have been seeded with an extensive number of magnetic mines. They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the roofs. Life down in Fontaine is going to be what you make of it. So
Probably a switch around here somewhere. This is gonna be noisy.
You're heartless. Totally heartless! Come back! See this through! Together,
My colleague appears indisposed.
Come back!
Let us continue this face to face! Where'd you go?
Come back! We can work this out! Still want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law? Raised a few palms here and there, time to time. What of it? I've been told this town was friendly to free enterprise.
A Rapture reminder. The waters surrounding Fontaine's department store have been seeded with an extensive number of magnetic mines.
If that's
Got
what
it.
they call a fella
Just
who's
need to find old man
prosperous.
Winter when we're done.
Determined? Don't know what to make of her.
Life down in Fontaine's is going to be what you make of it.
I saw where you went.
I know what you're here for.
Paper. Spying on me again.
Any progress, love? I must confess, I'm becoming a wee bit skeptical.
Remind me, why am I supposed to care?
You see, me lads have taken a keen thirst for Adam, and there's a vintage right in front of me that'll do nicely.
If you kill her, I truly hope you are happy living down here. Put down roots, raise a family. Or maybe you think Andrew Ryan is going to ride to your rescue.
Fair enough. But remember, there are fast ways to harvest little sisters, and some very slow ones.
Hey, Junior! Come on in and watch this. All right. You pay attention. That's Orion's got the formula. Trust your old man on this one. Where's my boy? Where's my boy?
You're against the guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was only for business.
Revolution.
Welcome to the Circus of Value! No refunds,
here. And you ain't.
Criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to make a market taking corn.
Canary in a coal mine. Somebody.
Old Man Winter. That's how we'll cool suit you on this machine.
This fella Atlas has been making the rounds down here, trying to bring some kind of order to this pit. All the splicers think the man walks on water, but something about him smells stink to me. Reminds me a bit of my former employer, Frank Fontaine.
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us who don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo.
Now be quick about it and just take the winner. This ain't the Goodwill.
Welcome to the circus of value. No refund, no return.
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
Just what we needed. That was the last of it.
Now you think you can manage the repair?
Sure. I've been fixing quantum field generators since kindergarten.
Tell Ryan things are getting hot down here real fast. Goddamn
Hey, Sam, that you?
Who
Sam?
the hell are you? Come! Let's test your metal!
So Atlas asked me to figure out where to strike first when we bust out of this place, but, you know, it all depends on when we get out, you know? I mean, November 5th, it's the big founding of Rapture shindig at Fort Frolic. Valentine's Day, you know, I mean, Arcadia's real popular. If it's there on New Year's Eve, then, hey, we could pop the cork, up all the stuffed shirts down at the Kashmir restaurant.
Under the collar, stay frosty with the plasmid that lets you enjoy life at a cool pace. Turn down the heat and turn up the ease and relaxation with Old Man Winter from Ryan.
Your imperfections will be up on the prices. They must excite by numerous growth to blame. Who hides from the light of reason?
All these shirts real first. Let's get I'm the only one who knows this. Terrible thing. Bet the fella did this ain't far. over. Back to the office. Well, well, what was that? I keep my eye on these things. I catch everything. I got Ryan's control with those messages. Come on out, you.
Harry won't immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn the thing on. Well, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but it'll do. I need to cool the transformer at the top of the device, or the whole thing will overheat. I'll need to actually use Old Man Winter on the transformer. Okay, that should stop it from overheating. There, everything's fixed. We're ready.
Let's fire it up and see. What did I tell you?
Booker, look. We're on the First Lady. It can't be this easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific. The particles seated at the top of the structure must be up that lift. Perfect.
Seems like a lot of technology just to float an airship. Comstock never heard of hydrogen.
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen, and it was destroyed by a single bullet from a Vox sniper. Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time. If I take the active particle, then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Best to take this. Here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
How you plan on handling Atlas? He ain't just some spliced-up maniac.
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
All for a girl you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia?
Pretty lady not finished yet.
What? Open the tear.
Powerful device, very expensive. Tit for tat.
Just tell me what you want.
Such a want something simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, you're not serious.
Not your hair, stupid. Think has a cigarette light. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for suture. Then everybody friends.
Where's his lab?
Closed off, past Fink's quarters. You smart lady, you find.
Should have seen that one coming.
Vox Populi. We must have arrived.
Press to generate a bullet-snatching shield that places ammo into your gun.
In the middle of the siege.
That means the other you and I are probably inside the factory. On our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't.
How do you know that?
Because we didn't.
Taken your counsel, and you done me good service, but I I will not hurt the boy. I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop,
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more.
Your part in the play?
Or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive a girl.
She must leave a woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
Blood.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
Take a closer look at that clock.
A giant clock.
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No, there's a slot for some kind of key for manual winding. We just gotta find that.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
Yeah, well, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work. We've got the clock key.
sea slugs. Could that Oriental have come up with a more inconvenient fuel for his plasmids? If there is a God, and I've seen more evidence to the contrary than in support, you'd think he'd have put Adam into the belly of a nice little seagull or crow.
Good. How to get that idiot his lock of hair.
Listen, I got you your guns. I'm here for my mission.
But my Booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter or a ghost. My Booker DeWitt was a hero to the cause, a story to tell your children. You just complicate the narrative.
Look, are you there? I miss you. You were the only one who ever... You were my only friend. Booker.
I'm not even here. I'm a projection of your own.
Could you humor me then? Please.
I think Booker would miss you.
What's going on? Oh, escape, pig! Where are you?
Where are you going?
You gonna answer for this, girl? Don't think you can hide from me.
me up to kill her, to turn me into what?
A killer.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. I'm no martyr. How did you do it, Booker? How did you...
Elizabeth, I'm not Booker.
And neither am I.
Seems like Fink and Suchong were sharing their research.
Like the Lutesses. Cross-reality collaboration.
What is all this?
Imprinting. That's a wire mother. If you separate a gorilla from its real mother, it will imprint on almost anything. Even that.
Why would Fink care about that?
Songbird. He wanted him to imprint on me.
Well, if I recall, that was a problem he solved. What's that?
It's a skeletal formula for oxytocin. That's the chemical that bonds mothers to children, women to men, and...
Songbirds to little girls?
Apparently not. Fink dismissed it as an unsuitable vector. These poor things. Fink couldn't get them to imprint, so he left them to die. Imprinting failed. That can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young, I always remember him just being there. There must be a prototype or something.
Is it a human?
Does it matter? I tried hypnotherapy.
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
About as well as you'd expect. Booker, the little girl in the film. It's me. My God. Oh, I remember he'd crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking I don't know, that something would happen, but he just lay there. Moaning. I couldn't just...
The line with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting, me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round. Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong wanted.
He sent you all the way back here for a sample of your own hair?
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
It's open! See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out! Who's that then?
You can't hide forever! Who's out there?
Oh well.
I'll find her. What? You gonna answer for this, girl? Come back here. Gonna hunt you down. She long gone. Still warm. Who's out there? You can't hide forever. Never seen her before. Kill her! Yeah. Hunt you down. Little piggy! What's this? You're next, you hear me? Dead to pigs!
Who done this? Someone about?
What you got there?
They're not. Just grabbing anything that looks halfway there.
Come out, come out! That's enough of that business. I'm done.
Who's there?
Where did she go?
Guess she ran.
Now, I know there's been some concern about the nature of the work we do here at Fink Manufacturing. Why, some say they're uncomfortable with the purported harm and suffering our research brings. But friends, let me pose a simple question. Is there anything you would not do to guarantee the health and safety of your loved ones? My interest is the future health of your children. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Who done this? Someone about? Imagine look elsewhere. You can't hide forever, love.
Daisy really even had a choice.
What do you mean?
Right about now, I'm planting a pair of scissors in her back to protect a child she was never going to harm. She chose to die for her revolution. What about me? For all the endless worlds, all the infinite possibilities. Did I ever even have a choice?
Yeah. Booker thought he did.
Look where it got us. Right back where we started. All these infinite universes. And yet we end up just going down the same paths.
I don't take your meaning.
My father sold me to settle work. Comstock locked me up in a tower. And I sold Sally for what? Revenge? To prove a point?
And yet, here you are, settling the debt.
Until we find her, you'll pass their damage to me. Isn't it too late for her now?
Well, I'd say that's up to her to decide. Justice coming back here was up to you.
Rapture runs on children. Little girls with gold growing in their bellies. I'm not gonna break any cycle. If I'm lucky, maybe I can dent it. Just a little.
Pretty lady has the hair? Deal is deal. Bring it to Sujong.